This is breaking news from the Las Vegas Review-Journal, sponsored by Michael Gaughan's South Point Hotel, Casino, and Spa.
And I know we've had a lot of success doing that, and it's never been an issue for us.
Geno Smith is known as having like a fiery competitive edge and spirit. I was wondering, what do you like about that from a guy at the quarterback position?
No, I love that in all of our players, and he's no different than E-Rob or Max or those guys. They got the same kind of juice that they bring to the game, and but we know that sometimes it's appropriate and sometimes it isn't. So we just have to work it with the quarterback position. But Geno has been a fiery competitor since he's a little kid, and that's him being himself. And I want him to be as true to him as he can possibly be. And so we'll work at all the rest of it.
Just a follow-up on that. How do you know when to tone it down, or can you even do that?
That's a good question. I really can't tell you that. That's moments. That's in the moments and knowing what's going on with all the variables that are going on around it. But that's never been a problem. But it's you just got to feel it.
The group atmosphere looked sensational today in the practice. Can you tell us about it? La práctica se vio un ambiente grupal sensacional. ¿Nos puede decir un poco al respecto?
Sí. We've had a great week. The whole preparation, all the way back to the springtime, has been leading to getting ready for this season coming up. This happens to be the first real game for us, the in-season game, and whether or not we hit it right or not, we're going to find out how we do and how we play. Really, what I want these guys to do is play like they're capable, and go out there and play the game that they know how to play, that we've come up to count for them to be and do, and if we do that, we'll be fine.
Expect Coach Vrabel team to be physical, kind of a classic approach, run the ball a lot. Have you changed your approach or philosophy at all working with Chip as an offensive coordinator, or is it largely kind of the same approach as Coach Vrabel?
No, I don't know that I have the same approach as Coach Vrabel. I'm not sure what it is. I'm just kind of from the outside in, just like you guys are observing. But from our end of it, we always want to balance the game out, and we want to do a really good job to do that. And that takes both sides of the football and the kicking game to work together to make that happen. Chip and I see eye to eye from the start of this conversation that we had about coming here and all of that. And I'm thrilled to be working with him, and I can't wait to see it all come to light. In not just the first game, but it'll take us a month before you see really what we are and who we're becoming. But as far as somebody else's program, I don't know how they're doing it. But in our place right here, we know that balance is huge, and so we need to always take care of the football. In those games you talked about, I think we were plus 28 turnover ratio. So you want to know how you win? That's how you win. Take care of the football.
You guys placed a big emphasis on Geno and Dante working on, deep ball and the connection in general towards the tail end of camp. What have you seen the last, week and a half or so between the two of them?
This Dante? So, it's just been ongoing. It's just been a growing together. And he's worked hard enough from the very start that he's taken advantage of the opportunities that we've given him. He seems to be more comfortable than ever, and we're just getting started. We're a long ways away from what the finished product will be. But we certainly can see his playmaking ability. We see his speed, his ability to get off the ground to catch the football. All of that is there. So we're just try to get him started well and just do what he's been doing in practice, and we'll take it from there.
Special teams is always so important, but with the 35-yard touchback now, how much discussion has gone into that? How much the strategy changed?
I know we saw one game in the first half of that game last night. It seemed like you couldn't slow the offenses down. It has such great starting position. I don't know that that's always was the case. I didn't pay that much attention to the game, but I'm not going to be surprised if it is a big factor. It just feels different. It feels different when you start at the 35 every time, and you look at where the scoring zone begins. It's not very far away. You need a couple first downs and you're there. So. I'm anxious to see how what it factors in, but it's equal for everybody, and we'll just try to take full advantage of it. But we'll see what happens.
You guys signed Justin Shorter for the practice squad. What do you see bringing to the table? And also, any thoughts on but the Amari Cooper, retirement? How surprised were you?
First on Justin. Justin's been working his butt off the whole time. He's been part of our team throughout, and it's because of the terrific work that he does on special teams that makes him stand out above other receivers, and he stands out above a lot of receivers, most guys. He's physical, he's tough, he loves it, a great attitude, and he adds to everybody else's effort as well. As far as Coop, it just the timing wasn't right for him. He didn't feel like he was ready to do it. He gave it a shot, and we gave him a shot, and I have much respect for him making that decision. So wish him the best.
That's good. Fred, thank you. Thank you.
All right. Thanks.
You've been watching Breaking News from the Las Vegas Review-Journal, sponsored by Michael